to give a fourth gunshot for that. This is about Meech and 50 Cent reveals how Diddy unalived his most deadly bodyguard. This right here is from Hood TV, but of course there's things I don't agree with in it, so I got to clean it up from a street perspective to keep this social media clean, so at least y'all have a clean version of what really happened and how we really think in the hood, because this is a straight gangster channel. But I want y'all to know before I begin why we do what we do here at Unique Mecca Audio. And I'm going to let my man Murder Mook say it best for us, all right?
Hey, what's going on, man? Murder Mook, Harlem, you know what it is, man. I just wanted to express how much gratitude I got for Unique, you know what I mean? I was telling him a story, telling him how I felt about, you know, if anything was to go wrong with my career, rap-wise, you know, if, you know, should be slow, and I got so many opportunities to be able to do the wrong shit. When I watch Unique Mecca Audio, I feel it, and I, like, to my soul, and that's keeping me farthest away from doing anything criminal. Anything criminal. He made me think straight, honestly. Made me think straight, because I've been watching him for about a year now, mate, and it just took my mind way off of that. Way off of that. From a year ago, it got rough. For a year ago, and from watching this man, I just felt like you saved me. You saved me. And I just wanted to show my gratitude, and I want to say thank you, man. Unique Mecca Audio, anything you need, brother, from me.
All right.
Anything you need, man.
All right. All right, so this right here, right? I saw a drawing up there that I wasn't really feeling, so I had to, you know, give my response to it, right? But this is about Big Meech, so we're going to let the commentaries do what they do to tell you who Big Meech is, and then I got my own personal message, you know, towards this video. All right?
He was convicted of running a huge enterprise stretching from Atlanta to Detroit and several other states. The story of Big Meech, who headed up the Black Mafia family, is also the source of a popular TV show that has been filmed right here in Atlanta. And this week, after serving nearly 20 years in prison for racketeering, drug dealing, and running a enterprise, he is out of prison.
Wolf's mother let me hear something that the what they call it, the drug enforcement, the prosecutor from Atlanta, that Puff told Meech, go ahead and do what you got to do, when him and Wolf and them was beefing outside.
All right, stop. See, that's what I'm saying, right? And like I said, this ain't to bash my man Gene, but I got to keep my man Wolf name alive, right? Now, this is what Gene is saying that he heard on a tape that was played to him by the Alphabet Boys to Barbara Wolf's mother, where Meech, who they're making to be his ops, supposedly said, I'm not going to believe nothing that the ops say. That's just me. If Meech was Wolf's op, and then they can play a tape to me on what my op said about me, I'm going to take that with a grain of salt. So I'm not going to go running with Meech, you know what I mean, saying that Diddy said that it was a green light is what we really call it on Diddy. You know what I mean? I can't do that. And I'm going to strongly suggest you don't do that. You know what I mean? Let's stop it.
Big Meech is back, fresh out of prison, and he's teaming up with 50 Cent, Diddy's worst nightmare. Word is, Big Meech is spilling everything about Diddy's dark secrets, including the alleged role Puffy played in the death of his own bodyguard, Wolf. And get this,
Hey, yo, stop, man. Stop. I don't believe that. I'm going to tell you, I don't believe that. I do not believe that. Let me fix my little headphone. I don't believe that because I don't believe Meech is going to spill no tea. If Meech fall into this social media entertainment world that 50 Cent is in, where you could go up there and say, I'm going to make a survivor and such that's going to put the nail on such and such coffin. We don't do that from the street. I'm just giving it 100. In the business world, they do that. 50 in the business world, so 50 doing that. So now the question to Big Meech is, are you in the business world and all the codes that exist for the street world that you rose to the highest pinnacle in, is it now diminished in your world and you can make a video to put out for the world to see telling Diddy's secrets, Diddy's indiscretions? We don't do that on the street. I don't have Meech doing that. I didn't hear Meech say none of this out of his mouth yet. Until Meech say this out of his mouth, I got Meech on gangster time. But Meech, if you watching this, don't come home, right? Don't come home and get caught up in this entertainment social media world doing things that you know is unethical when it comes to the street. If you got a beef with Diddy, Wolf, anybody for that reason, you handle your beef. If you're not gonna handle your beef, you let it ride. Either decision is a good decision from where you're standing at. But I don't want to believe, I ain't gonna say I don't believe, I'm gonna say I don't want to believe that Meech will do something like go up there and, as they just said, spill the tea. Stop it. Big Meech know better than that. Let me ride. I'm gonna ride with you, Ron. While I was locked up, I saw a documentary they did on Big Meech where Big Meech was telling his brother Terry Flannery to plead guilty. And Terry was like, nah, I want to go to trial. And Meech is the big brother, said, nah, we're gonna take this one, yo. And then when Meech walked out the courtroom, he said the greatest, show ever performed, like a Ringling Brothers Barnum Circus. He said no one could duplicate it. Let's hope they don't, Meech. Let's really hope they don't. But you did do your thing, and you get a round of applause. You do your thing, and you get a round of applause. Now, let's finish playing this, but I don't believe that Meech said none of this that's going on in this tape. I don't want to believe this. I don't want to believe it, don't want to believe it, and I'm not going to believe it until I hear Meech say it out of his mouth that he's becoming a social media rat. Because that's what that is, a social media rat, to go up there and speak. I know of things on Diddy, too, from before he got the bag, and I never come up here on social media and air it out because those are things that go to the grave because I'm from the street, man.
There even talk that Wolf might be Justin Combs' real dad. This is wild. Let's break it all down. Now let's start with the setup. Big Meech's partnership with 50 Cent has people talking for good reason. 50's been working on a big budget documentary that is going to expose Diddy's darkest secrets. And now Meech is reportedly going to be on this documentary to reveal all the things he experienced with Diddy.
Yo, that's foul. Yo, Meech, if you do that, I'm gonna be the first one to say it. Meech, if you go out there and reveal things about Diddy, that's foul. I get on my little YouTube channel, and I don't need to badmouth nobody to get nobody to watch me, listen to me, give me views, monetize me, or none of that. If you don't come to Unique, make an audio to see Unique, you go somewhere else to see somebody that's going to interview somebody. I am the star. as I told Queen's Flip when Queen Flip asked me if I ever had celebrity coochie. I'm celebrity dick, my dude. Let's get this right. You know, let's stop this, man. Let's stop this. I don't even like y'all putting Meech in that category. If I'm wrong, y'all tell me in the comments, but we're going to wait to see what Meech got to say out his mouth, because Meech didn't say nothing yet. So all these titles they putting up, we know they for entertainment.
This isn't just about rumors anymore, it's about pulling the receipts. Meech is out here revealing everything, from Diddy's alleged betrayal of his closest friends to his hand in Wolf's tragic death. Meech is standing on business. To understand how deep this story goes, you gotta know who Anthony Wolf Jones was. He wasn't just some random bodyguard. He was Diddy's childhood best friend, the muscle behind Bad Boy Records, and one of the first people to help Puff build his empire. Wolf.
Stop. Let me tell you who Wolf is. Wolf is an official gangster from back in the day. You know what I mean? Wolf go out and everyone loves Wolf that come across Wolf until he drinks alcohol. Then you got a whole different animal when he gets that alcohol in him. So I can't speak for his actions. If he did do what they say he did with Meech or Shook Bodyguard, I can't speak on that. But I know that he's capable of that. You know what I mean? Because we all capable of that when we on the street. But when you get alcohol infused, you know, his testosterone, let's say, go up to a whole nother level. You're not going to get this nowhere else but here at Unique Mech Audio. And I don't come on here and call nobody a liar, but if I disagree with something they say, I'm going to speak on it.
Wolf grew up in the Bronx, where life wasn't easy, but he earned a reputation as someone you didn't cross. Wolf even invested $300,000 to help launch Bad Boy Records.
Stop, and gunshots. I know for a fact Wolf did not emphatically not invest $300,000 in Bad Boy. Wolf was locked up with me when Bad Boy got the bag. Me and Wolf sat in Virginia Beach County Jail and watched the Super Cat video with Dolly, oh baby, when Puffy was on the rise. Wolf went to trial. Wolf wanted to plead guilty, so you understand. This is how intricate I'm involved now. Wolf wanted to plead guilty, and I told Wolf, you ain't never been no biatch. We take him to the door. He said, but they offered me 5 years. I said, if they brought it down from 5 years when the minimum you could get for the statute that they charge you with is 10 years, that means they don't have nothing. Go out like a G, keep your name like a G, because we all on borrowed time, so you go out there and get killed, they know you went out like a man. He beat it at trial. That's what went down on his tombstone. Wolf beat the feds at trial. You see what I'm saying? If he would have pled guilty and took the 5 years, which is a sweet deal, when everybody looking at life on the indictment, then y'all would have been able to sit here now on social media and say Wolf crumbled under the pressure of the feds, but no, Unique wouldn't allow Wolf to crumble under the pressure of the feds while Unique was sitting there in the physical presence in front of him. So me and Wolf sat there in the cell. I told him, yo, we going to trial. He said, but you, they got you as a kingpin. You can't beat the trial. I said, but my legacy will be great. I don't think y'all really understand. Let me play this tape. I don't want to get too deep for you and off track.
Proving he wasn't just a hired hand, he was family. But that's not all. Wolf didn't just invest in the business. He put his life on the line for Puff, protecting him during some of the most dangerous moments in hip-hop history.
Yes, he did.
My man died the day after my birthday. Turned around, tell Wolf, I'ma give you your $300,000. Wolf is the one who brought me back into Bad Boy.
When Bad Boy Records blew up, so did Puff's profile, and Wolf played a key role in that success. But as Diddy climbed higher, he started selling his loved ones out. Wolf wanted out. He felt like he wasn't getting the respect or the money he deserved.
Yeah, let's stop that. Let's stop that, man. You see how Puffy laid back on a whole nother level now? Look at me with old sweat jacket and look what he's wearing. You understand what I'm saying? When you start getting the bag, you outgrow your peers. And then you meet a new peer as you elevate, but you never forget your beginning peers. But you meet new peers. Wolf was a type of dude that knew how to play his position. Wolf was a soldier. Wolf was a warrior. Wolf would sit back and got no problem with Puffy elevating to the top as long as he was eating too. Because Wolf understand that you got chiefs and you got Indians. Puffy was showing signs of being a chief. And Wolf, as a warrior, wanted to get the benefits of being the man next to the man, so he didn't have to be the man next to the man next to the man. That might be a little too deep for y'all, so I'm gonna go on and hit this video, man.
He asked Diddy to pay back his $300,000 investment so he could move on. And to make things worse, Wolf started noticing how Diddy was treating other people in his circle.
Stop it. Wolf did not, I'm telling you, and take this to the bank. I'm telling you, Wolf did not invest no $300,000 to start Bad Boy. That didn't happen. Whatever happened with $300,000, not saying that didn't happen. But he did not give Diddy nothing to start no Bad Boy, because me and Wolf sat in the county jail in Virginia Beach and watched while Puffy began his rise with Dolly-O, 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 baby. And then Wolf beat his case in like September of 94. October 94, I went to Lewisburg. I met up with the other co-defendant, not going to say his name because I don't know if he want his name said. And that was my connection to Diddy, was the co-defendant that I went down there with, that when I got locked up in Virginia Beach, he was there too. And I did time with the other co-defendant. But y'all don't want to know the real. That's why I sit here, no disrespect. I listen to all the dialogue and, all these Tupac stations and all this, interviewing people about Tupac, that they know Tupac. And after Tupac, that everybody know Tupac. I was out here with Tupac when they hated Tupac in America. I was out here when Tupac got the 2 pistols on his stomach and put Thug Life on his stomach. And they hated him in America. And now that he's unalived and gone, everybody got these wonderful Tupac stories. It's so cuddly. Stop the crap, man. I don't want to expose you dudes. But I ran with Tupac, so I know who he ran with. And yes, he ran with Tretch, Naughty by Nature. What's the other one name? Redman K Solo. All of them used to run together. They all came to Club 2000. I got video with Tretch, Queen Latifah, when Geronimo performed I Need a Gangsta Biatch, I Need a Gangsta Biatch, I Need a Gangsta Biatch. I got video of everything. I just don't say nothing. That's why when I let you know, I wrote the Hip Hop Parade. I did the AO in the Hip Hop Parade. And I'm telling you here on my podcast, because you got these rat bastards. Oh, y'all like to hear when I say rat bastards would sit there and say, he's capping. Call my bluff. I got videotape with me doing AOI with Tretch standing next to me on stage. But I spoke to Tretch since I've been home, and Tretch was a man of his word, and he's always been a man. And Tretch told me, Unique, we gonna get it right. Let me verify it with some people, because right now I'm getting a bag, and I don't know if I want to split the bag with you if you didn't earn the bag. And I respect that. So I fell back. But I'm not disrespecting him on my word, on my honor, by letting it be known. He knows I wrote that. And if he want to challenge me, I'm telling you. You tell Tretch, Unique, make an audio, dare you to challenge that he didn't write the hey, ho in Hip Hop Parade. I'm telling you to tell Tretch to challenge me. I got video I can air with all of this. I'm just on a different time right now trying to do it legal, but don't think that that joint not there, ready to be there. Let it go off. But we're not trying to go there. Because we all still have it in us. I'm just letting it be known that when a man give his word and a man meet a man, he honors that man's word. And I honor Tretch's word as a man. Let's move.
Cutting ties when they were no longer useful. But here's where it gets tricky. Meech claims that Diddy stirred up beef between Wolf and the Black Mafia family.
Stop it. Stop it. He said Meech claimed. Let me hear Meech say that. I don't have Meech revealing their business that happened on the street, on social media, coming home. Meech, don't fall into that trap. Don't fall into the social media trap. What happens in the street stays in the street, like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I know you a man. I know you on man time. Keep it that way. Don't let them fool you because they made it to Hollywood and tell you to sell out your comrades to move up the ladder. We don't do that. We die honorable men because we live dishonorable men.
EMF, knowing it would lead to trouble. Diddy allegedly told Meech that he didn't need Wolf anymore, and word got back to Wolf, fueling the tension.
I don't believe that. Diddy would have never said he don't need Wolf no more because Wolf is family.
Puff was putting a battery in Wolf back.
Nobody could put a battery in Wolf back. Nobody could put a battery in Wolf's back.
Talking about, I don't need you no more. When I get this, do this universal.
Puffy, Diddy, Gritty, whoever would never have the balls to tell Wolf in his face they don't need him no more.
Deal, I'm gonna give you $300,000 and leave you the f alone.
Now I'm not disputing that he owed him $300,000. Because I don't know nothing about everything that he did, but I know when he came out of jail in '94, Puffy was already situated and had millions from Arista Records. You rat bastards. Go look it up on AI and Google.
He both said, you could never leave me alone. You understand?
Think about that. Diddy, the same man Wolf had protected and supported for years, his best friend, essentially put a target on his back. It's a cold move, but unfortunately, it's not out of character for someone with Diddy's reputation.
Yo, Diddy is not putting a target on, Wolf's back because everyone that was in the streets, in the industry, they know that Diddy needed Wolf, and Wolf is not going to leave Diddy. Diddy is not going to allow Wolf to leave. That is his childhood friend and who was protecting him and doing a great job to give him up to go with someone else, no matter who it is.
November 11, 2003, Wolf and his right-hand man, Lamont Rez Gertie, crossed paths with Big Meech and BMF members outside Club Chaos in Atlanta.
See, when that happened, Wolf's mother, Barbara, called up the jail and let the jail know in Lee County, Virginia, where I was at, that, yo, Wolf just got killed last night. They called me down and said my brother got killed. My heart dropped. I didn't know which brother. When I got down there, it was Barbara and Sharon. And she's still living. That could stamp what I'm saying. Wolf's mother called the jail that I was at doing Life Plus 20. That's how close we was, to tell me straight up, yo, your brother got last night. Let me ride. Because when I was locked up in the system, I talked to Wolf regular. Wolf made sure I was all right, and Wolf told me straight up, yo, Puffy looked out. He gave me 1%. And I even put numbers out there for you rat bastards. Wolf said Puffy gave him 1% of justice, and he's eating off of that. And he even bought a house in Florida, and he was happy and ecstatic with everything that him and Diddy was doing. Now that Wolf gone, I'm hearing all these crazy stories about him and Diddy was beefing. Up until Wolf's death, Wolf never had a problem with Diddy. That was expressed to me out of Wolf's mouth. We didn't have social media then, but we got it now. Wolf did not have a problem with Diddy, man. Social media vilified Diddy because of his alleged actions that he may very well be guilty of. Not weighing in if he is or he isn't, but let's stop the games. All right? They was family.
Tension had been building for weeks, and it all came to a head over a woman.
Wolf get by through kids from BMF. Actually, the dude that he put down with BMF. This nigga brags about cussing Wolf mother out.
Things escalated fast. Wolf
See, none of that I know about, so I can't speak on none of that. Just letting you be known.
and Rez confronted Meech in the parking lot, and what started as a verbal argument turned into a full-blown At first, Wolf and Rez held their own, but then one of Wolf's old friends, who had recently joined BMF, turned on him during the fight. Shots were fired, and Wolf and Rez were taken down on the spot. But that's not all. The aftermath of Wolf's death left more questions than answers. Was this really about a personal beef, or was it orchestrated by someone higher up? According to Meech, Diddy was the one who planned everything.
Stop that. See what I'm saying? Yo, Meech, you need to get on here and clarify this, because they putting you in all kind of rat categories that you telling what happened with you and Wolf. And I know you not going to do that. I ain't got you doing that. I'm just letting it be known. Don't get caught up in this social media world, because you haven't been out here where they make you feel that it's a norm to be a rat bastard. So they definitely, you already know, they deserve what? All right, so let's get this thing going, man. I don't believe Meech said that. I don't believe Meech would say that. But we're going to find out, right?
The standoff happened, Big Meech and those guys in self-defense and a Wolf. And then once Big Meech gets off house arrest, Puffy throws him a big party.
After Wolf's death, rumors started swirling that he might have been the real father of Justin Combs, Diddy's firstborn. Allegedly, Misa Hilton, Justin's mom and Diddy's first baby mama, found support with Wolf after Diddy started getting aggressive towards her, and she allegedly got pregnant with Wolf's kid. And the internet is convinced on this, considering Justin and Wolf look exactly alike.
Hey, yo, but Justin looked like his mama, too. And his mama looked like Wolf. I'm just saying, you know, it could be Wolf's child. Not saying it's not. I don't know what happened. Nobody's dog. But Justin looked like his mama, Misha. So compare Justin to Misha. Now that Misha favors Wolf, you can't say that Wolf is the father because the mother favored the father. So then you're going to say, you can also say that Misha and Wolf is brother and sister. You know what I mean? Let's go, man. Let's stop it. But this is how social media is. They trying to make it what it ain't. But it might be that Wolf is the father. I do not know, for the record.
Life really got real serious when we get married.
I put up a picture of Wolf and one of Puffy's sons.
They put up a picture of Meech's shoe.
Justin Combs. Look at him.
While there's no hard evidence to back this up, the timeline and connections are enough to make people raise an eyebrow. If true, this would be one of the ultimate betrayals. Diddy not only allegedly set Wolf up, but also raised his son as his own. Wolf wasn't the only one to feel the sting of Diddy's backstabbing. Look at what happened with Shine after the infamous nightclub incident in 1999. Diddy reportedly left Shine to take the fall, refusing to pay for his legal defense.
Now, if Diddy refused to pay for Shine's legal defense, he deserved all day. But if Diddy just left Shine to carry the weight, because that was the soldier and he was the king in the streets world, there's nothing wrong with that. So if you get mad, you're on the right path, stay off the street and continue to move forward. But when you're in the car, your soldier claims whatever is there that might bring the king into captivity. And that's the way it is. Shine knew that. He honored that at that time. Now, all this extra that he didn't pay the lawyer, I don't know if he didn't pay the lawyer, then all bets is off. And it is what it is. You feel how you feel. But if Diddy paid for that man's lawyer, right? Whether the lawyer was working for Diddy's interests or whatever, the lawyer's going to work to do whatever he can to get Shine off, but his ultimate goal is to get Diddy off, because that's the king. If Shine go to jail, the empire still move forward. If Diddy go to jail, the empire crumbles. So it's Shine's place to say, do he want the empire that he's just been signed with to crumble, or do he want to make sure it succeed by him sacrificing himself? That's how the street go, man. So whatever y'all want to do, but that's why I'm telling you, don't get involved with the street, because it's a cold world out there and it's hard.
Let's not lose sight of what the cold hard facts are.
What
this
are
was
they?
not someone who I vacationed with and who he and I enjoyed this great intimate relationship.
See, that's what I don't like. Right there, you know Sean get ready to throw him under the bus, but he said, oh, this is not somebody that had an intimate relationship. Forget how fancy you're saying. I love Sean. I love him to death. I even met Sean when I went to a Diddy party downtown with my man Big. Sean flew all the way in to go to Diddy's album release party for Love, and I was down there with Sean, and none of this wasn't coming out. Not the bad mouth him, I'm just speaking facts, because that's what we do at Unique Mega Audio. You know what I mean? But all that, you know, he wasn't this intimate person. In other words, he wasn't my friend, and I'm throwing him on the bus, so screw him because I don't really know him anyway. So he's really talking to y'all new social media dudes.
Of brotherhood, this is someone who destroyed my life.
See?
Wolf, on the other hand,
No.
stood by Diddy during...
No, he didn't destroy your life, Sean. You chose to destroy your life when you entered the street. And when you enter the street and the king gets pulled over with a gun for shooting in a nightclub, you wear that. End the story. You know this, Sean. That's why you wore that. Now that you grew past that and you're prime minister, you're trying to tell the story like he violated then. No, from where you was at then, he never violated. Because those were the rules in the street that you was playing a part of when you was trying to get out of the ghetto. But don't do that, Sean. Because now they're going to run with the narrative like he did you wrong. No, he didn't do you wrong. You get caught. Listen, I get caught with my chief. You know what I mean? I'm going to take the 5 years so he can move forward because I know he's going to look out for me, my mom, and my kids. And then now, of course, you'll say, he didn't look out for mama, he didn't look out for kids, he didn't look out for that, so I'm telling. No, if he don't do it, you don't tell. You go home and you give him all day. And not promoting violence, just telling you what happens on the street. But stop it, Shine. I don't like this, man.
During this time, even as he began to see Puff's true colors. But by late 2002, Wolf had had enough. He confronted Diddy at the Bad Boy offices, demanding his money, and the situation nearly turned physical. The internet is on fire with the reactions to Meech's Revelations.
Meech's Revelations? Since when a gangster got a revelation to get to YouTube? Meech, I know you're not doing this, Meech. I know you're not doing this. Never would you do this. You better not do this. Because we don't do that, my brother.
One user wrote, I figured man looks nothing like Puff and all Puff's kids looks like him. Another added, Meech comes out and Diddy going in after all this time, wow. And this comment really hit home. That's crazy. Anytime someone tried to leave Diddy, they end up deleted. Despite everything, Wolf's legacy lives on. He left behind 5 children and a reputation as someone who always stood tall, even when the odds were stacked against him. But the tragedy of his death and the unanswered questions surrounding it serve as a reminder of how dangerous loyalty can be in an industry where power and money often come before friendship. So what do y'all think? Did Diddy really play a role in Wolf's death? Could the rumors about Justin's parentage be true? And how much more will Big Meech reveal in 50 Cent's documentary?
Do y'all believe that 50 Cent is really going to participate in this ratting on some documentary? I don't have Meech doing that. Do y'all think Meech is going to get involved with ratting in a documentary just coming out of prison after knowing what it's like to have somebody rat on you? Y'all put it in the comments. I don't have Meech doing that. But this is social media. So they say what they want. But remember, subscribe at Mecca Audio TV. Hit the notification bell. Hit the notification bell here. Let's get this thing moving. My brother, Lou Sims, got a book out. I'm promoting it. So this is what it is. Let me know what you think of it. The QR code is on the screen. Take a screenshot of the QR code and then hit it with your other phone or your partner's phone and cop the book. Show my brother some love.
Cheers, cheers, the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
Of 26, heat back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions is a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in hall. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom, dropped the book, you should go and get it. An Instagram page and a YouTube you can go and visit. Then you can consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get juice from a kingpin. How he went through it so you ain't gotta go do it. Did not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block. There's a time never swilling till the cops make an audio. Shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spend a couple bands on the dapper game. You need that again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a roaring uptown. Yeah, we horn uptown, Dominican bust down. Now we on the positive, you ain't got a lot to give. Now you trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend it air. He started in uptown, he gon' finish there.